Yo ho ho, all aboard. This is the Caribbean Pirate again with another video. We are now T minus less than 2 days away from Augusta being dropped in Wuthering Waves. Newest patch coming out. And let us say that I am a bit late doing this because I had a lot of things that were happening and trying to organize to get this done. This is when I could have gotten it done. I'm sorry for this video being late, but this is my reaction to the combat showcase and a little bit reading about Augusta herself and her skills and her forte and what's coming up about it. So, without further ado, let us look at this wonderful showcase. Oh wow. Oh, Brussels. Stand proud.
All the sun touches is ours to fight for.
Not gonna lie, they keep improving every time they do. The animation into the engine prompt, however they do that live to the animation, it's just amazing how they do it.
Pathetic struggle! Unmatched!
Oh,
Undying glory!
oh wow, that's beautiful.
Stand
Oh,
tall before the eternal sun! My valor never fades!
that's beautiful. That is beautiful. I will stop there before anything else. That, wow, they are upping their game. They are upping their game pretty damn good in this thing.
And should the tide of fate stir once more, she will raise this sword and blaze through the night as the eternal sun.
Now that shot is the shot. Oh wow. That shot is the shot of shots. Because who knew? Who knew that Augusta was going to be that amazing? That was just the most amazing shot you could actually do. I'm sorry my screen went to show the VLC because I'm doing this not straight from YouTube, I'm doing it offline. It's easy for me. But this shot, the blaze through the night as the eternal sun, and she raises that sword. This shows the amount of a commander leadership that she has at this point. And what she's doing, she's leading the charge and being that light for all to follow. The charge forward. It is amazing. It's just amazing what she's done. But now we go into the heart and the meat of what it is. Augusta. Look at this. Look at this woman. She is amazing. Beautiful in every sense of the word. Strong, powerful, everything. I am Augusta, Ephor Agusta. Etch this name into your memory. It belongs to the one who stands above and whose mark will never fade. This is very true. There she stands at the profile. She is Electro attribute. Her weapon is a broadblade. The resonation essential materials, Blighting Crown of Puppet King, the Luminous Calvina, and the Tidal Residium. We know Tidal Residium we can get. We are accustomed to getting it because of the skill upgrade materials. You can see we have it there with the Waveform Residue and the Tidal Residium, and when Iris is boom. So that means the Calathea weekly boss is her weapon upgrade material. Resonator upgrade Ascension material is going to be a new boss coming in the new patch, and that boss looks like it's going to be a fun fight. Well, we'll get to that when the time comes. Combat role. She's a main damage dealer. She's focused on heavy attack damage and damage amplification. Her forte is magnetism before light. That's a very interesting name for a forte. Very interesting name. So now we have her normal attack. Just see the animations for it. It actually goes forward, back, forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is a 4-hit chain, and that looks beautiful. It's amazing how she does it. She actually grabs the brawl blade with her leg and swings with it. I don't know what to say about that. We have Hunter Spell. We have the basic attack, it deals electro damage. Heavy attack, Steel Clash deals electro damage. Melee attack deals electro damage. Heavy attack, Thunder Roar backstab when prowess is full. Sorry. Hold normal attack to cast this skill, then release normal attack to cast heavy. Wait, what? Oh, attack Thunder Roar spins. So, okay, then heavy attack Thunder Roar uppercut when prowess is full, jump to cast this skill. Prowess. Augusta attains prowess when performing basic attack, heavy attack, steel clutch, mid-air attack, mid-air dodge counter, resonant skill, warrior's blade, dodge counter, heavy attack, or intro skill stride. She gets prowess from doing nearly everything, and you realize she is going to be just like Gian. She is very heavy attack focused, very, very focused on heavy attacks only. So you can see that's going to be one of the craziest things ever how it's gonna go, because I don't know how are we even going to pull off. Well, I can see us we're pulling off the moves anyway, but the thing about it is she is that is you're gonna need to get a lot of heavy attack damage bonus on because I can see that Echo Stats is gonna have some stats are going to have heavy attack damage as part of it. Resonant skill, Warrior's Blade. Simple, deals electro damage. This has to be the simplest resistance skill I think I've ever seen. It just says Warrior's Blade, deal electro damage. That's it. Resonance Liberation. This is when things get a little bit interesting because you have this one, then she does that, and then there's a second one, which is this one, which is the final strike. Of Resonance Liberation, Sword of Eternal Oath. Press and release Resonation Liberation to cast this skill. Resonation Liberation Sublime is the sun. When Majesty is full, hold Resonance Liberation to cast this skill and enter Sword Allegiance state for 7 seconds. During Sword Allegiance state, press or hold normal attack to perform up to 9 strikes, which unlocks a powerful finisher move. While in Sworn Allegiance, hold Resonance Liberation to cast the finisher. So she basically has something of a Resonance Liberation, something in a bit like Flow in a way. It's kind of works out the same way in a way that you can actually go into your liberation, do something, and then press liberation again, and it cancels it out. But you have to build up majesty to do it. Majesty. Augusta obtains 1 stack of majesty when casting resonant skill, Undying Sunlight Plunge. When another when another resonate is in the team casts ultra skill under the effect of Augusta's ultra skill, Augusta obtains 1 stack of majesty. So you basically have to use her ultra skill and make sure that the other 2 come out on her while her ultra skill is still up to stack at least 2 majesties to go through. Okay. But a 40 circuit. That is an interesting 40 circuit though. Call Me by the Sun, resonant skill, Undying Sunlight Shower. Ascendancies for resonance skills replaced with resonance skill Undying Sunlight Strike, which can be chained with resonance skill Undying Sunlight Leap and resonance skill Undying Sunlight Plunge. Yeah, that's a 3-hit combo taking over your resonance skill. Obtain ascendancy through normal attacks, resonance skill, warrior's blade, intro skills, strike of gold, and flame resonance solution. Why is it every single move she has something that she has to build for it? This is more complicated than you ever think it was going to be, because this is truly complicated. Every single one of the skills, so pretty much has something with it that has to be built in order to use the full power of it so far. This is her intro skill. Wow, that's an intro skill? You're kidding me. That is an intro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Augusta. Damn. That that is a ooh, that is an intro skill. She just sits there and watches you. Stride of Golden Flare, just these electron. That's all it does. Just the ultra skill battle song of the unyielding. It's well the ultra skill and her ultra skill. Wait, did they mix it up? Why are you watching the intro skill with ultra skill? I'm confused. This is the intro skill where she intro skill is that one, but then the ultra skill is when he's on the field and she comes in and just it's kind of the close of the same thing, isn't it? But this one does this. The next resonator switch onto the field gains the following effect switch, and immediately if this resonator is switched out, gains 15% damage amplification for all attributes. Okay, that's a big general buff all the way. Casting Ultra grants one stack of Majesty and one stack of Crown of Wills to Augusta in this team. Oh wow. Okay, see, this is what also that's how she builds up her Majesty stacks in this one. Okay. Combat guy. Augusta's chain resonance liberation allows her to stop time. Augusta grants a shield to other resonators who cast Ultra skill in the team on herself when she deals damage. The Ultra skill grants the next incoming resonator damage amplification for all attributes. So basically, the one to have coming on after is sub DPS. To give that damage amplification, you would want to give it to your sub DPS, if anything. Augusta can use prowess to cast chain heavy attacks and ascendancy to cast chain resonance skills. Inherent skill, Blazing Valor, Ultra skill, Battle Song of the Unyielding, and Resonant skill, Undying Sunlight, Plunge, Grant Majesty. All those grant Majesty attacks. When Majesty reaches 2 stacks, Augusta can cast Resonance Liberation, Sublime is the Sun, and enter Sworn Allegiance state for 7 seconds, which can be finished by casting Resonance Liberation, Sublime is the Sun, Everbright Protector. So you have 7 seconds in Sword of Allegiance, and that has to hit 9 strikes. I had to see how that's going to be possible. In 7 seconds, you got to hit 9 times. Normal attack for skills Hunter Path. Perform up to 4 consecutive attacks, dealing electro damage. Heavy attack consumes stamina to attack the target, dealing electro damage. Press normal attack. Shortly to perform a heavy attack to perform basic attack stage 2. You can chain it. Okay. Mid-air attack consumes stamina to perform a mid-air attack, dealing electro damage. Dodge counter. Perform normal attack after successful dodge to attack the target, dealing electro damage. Press normal attack after successful mid-air dodge to perform plunging attack at the cost of stamina, dealing electro damage. So far, I can tell, just by looking at her skill set, she is going to have 2 3-cost electro damage instantly. She's going to have 2 3-cost electro damage. I am very, very sure. To pump out as much damage as possible, she's going to need 2 electro damage ones. Heavy attacks on the raw backstab. When the prowess is full, heavy attacks, the attack is replaced with heavy attacks on the raw backstab, dealing electro damage and consuming all prowess. While in action, release and press normal attack again within a certain period to perform heavy attack Thunder Raw Spin Slash. Heavy attack Thunder Raw Spin is available if Augusta remains on the ground for a certain period after the skill is interrupted. Oh, okay, so we have a little bit of interruption. I guess she could still do the skill even if she's interrupted. Fine, that's nice. Heavy attack Thunderstone Spin Slash. Augusta whirls and lashes out with her brother, dealing electro damage again. Heavy attack Thunder Rock Uppercut. Press jump when prowess is full to perform a heavy attack Thunder Rock Uppercut, dealing electro damage and consuming all prowess. If prowess is full when casting this skill, press resonance skill or jump to perform a heavy attack Thunder Rock Uppercut, dealing electro damage and consuming all prowess. If prowess is full when casting heavy attack Steel Clash or dodge counter, Heavy attack steel clash release normal attack after a certain period, or press normal attack or jump again to perform a heavy attack thunder or uppercut, dealing electro damage and consuming all pro. Okay, this makes I'm a bit confused because if the first one you do, if you do the uppercut one, it unless this is from two different resonance skill. Okay, this is a resonance skill. When you cast a resonance skill, Warrior's Blade, you and press resonance skill or jump to perform heavy attack. To do the heavy, then you have this one. You press heavy attack or dodge. Oh, one is for resonance skill. One is for resonance skill, heavy to then perform heavy attack. The next one is when you use a heavy attack, unrelease it, a dodge counter. When you do that, those two to do that. Okay, that's what that one comes about. Dodge counter, heavy attack, steel clash. When prowess is full, dodge counter is replaced with dodge counter, heavy attack, steel clash, dealing electro damage considered as heavy attack damage. So heavy attack bonus and electro damage bonus. It's going to be two substats you're going to need on. I can see this already. When ascendancy is full, press normal attack following a successful dodge on the ground to cast dodge counter thunder or backstab in place of dodge counter and dodge counter heavy attack steel clash. Dealing electro damage considered as a heavy attack damage. Release and press normal attack damage again within a certain period into the action to perform heavy attack thunder or spin slash. Heavy attack thunder or spin slash is available if Augusta remains at the ground. Yes, that's true. Prowess. Augusta can hold up to 100 points of prowess. Oh, okay. Prowess is obtained when basic attack, heavy attack, when every basic thing that she does. Prowess is fully restored when casting intro skills, the stride of both. So basically, you start off, if you come with the intro skill, you basically start off with 100 and you have 100 to work with. And then after you use it all, you get this intro skill and then she gets back up. But you can build it back up as you're fighting at the same point in time. So you can use your skills, okay? Resonance skill, Glorious Blade. Augusta leaps and slams down her Broadway, dealing electro damage. Resonance Liberation. Press and release Resonance Liberation to cast the skill. Augusta will sweep her Broadway for dealing electro damage considered as heavy attack damage. Resonance Sublime in the Sun. When Majesty reaches 2 stacks, so Resonance Liberation to cast Resonance Liberation Sublime in the Sun. Casting Resonance Liberation Sublime in the Sun costs new resonance energy, but 2 stacks of Majesty instead. So she uses so basically she does not have to have an energy cost. The energy regen has nothing to do with her. Another character that has this. First for Lova known her. 2 characters right now where they do not need energy to cast out their skills. I will not comment on that. Because I know there's a lot of people gonna comment this that is that when how they changed the entire game setup when it says if characters stop using energy and they can actually just use their skills by getting around the energy limitation of trying to always have energy, have to build your builds with energy regen in mind to also kind of get their skills up and running properly. Yeah, her resonance liberation is whoa. Everything is a lot. And then I know they say here that in Swan Legion state, press and hold normal to cast Sublime is the sunborn. Where is it? Right, so Augusta generates the ruler's realm and enters the Swan Legion state for within this duration. Time is temporarily stopped when the resonator switching is disabled. Only Sublime is the sunborn. Sublime is the sun everbright protector and dodge can be performed in the Swan Legion state. Media attack is available when airborne. In Solar Agency, press a whole normal attack to cast Sublime is the sunborn. Augusta can walk on water without consuming stamina in this state. Wow. Performing environmental gameplay or other interactions ends Swan Illusion state without triggering Sublime Resistant Everbright Protector. Sublime is the sunborn. Deal electric damage considered as heavy attack after casting Sublime is the sunborn 9 times. Press normal attack or resonance liberation to perform Sublime as the Sun Everbright Protect. You have to cast it. That's why you have to swing this sword 9 times to get it to go through. Okay. Sublime is the sun of a bright protect. Deal electro damage considered heavy attack damage. Casting Sublime as the sun, ever bright protector, ends sworn allegiance state and consumes all attacks of crown of worlds later. All other residents in the team will be made to leave the that is so interesting. All other resonators in the team will be made to leave the field. So basically, no Chacona, no Forlova. Any character that has where they stay on the field at that point, they're getting kicked out. By the looks of this. During Sworn Allegiance, full resonance liberation, the cast Sublime is the sun everybody protected really. Ruler's Realm. Ruler's Realm lasts 30 seconds. When the other resonating, the team casts interest skill within Ruler's Realm. They gain a shield equal to 5% plus 650 of Augusta's max HP for 10 seconds. This effect is unstackable. The shield will not be passed on to the incoming resonator. Or when the other resonating, the team casts interest skill through his realm. Within Ruler's Realm. Okay, the gain. This effect is unstackable. Augusta can hold up to 2 stacks of majesty. 1 stack of majesty is obtained when casting resonant skill, and then 1 other stack of majesty is obtained when other resonators in the team cast ultra skill under the effect of Augusta's ultra skill battle song of the unyielding. She's so specific, oh my word. 40 circuit, call me by the sun. When ascendancy is full, Warrior's Blade is replaced with rest skill, dealing electro damage. This is where she has the whole entire combo. Can be recast shortly after being interrupted. Can be cast sometime again after being interrupted. Can be cast. So she has. Wow. So she has skill in interruption things built into her kit that even if she's interrupted, she can still cast a skill after being interrupted up to a certain amount of time. And can cast it in midair at the same point in time. Resonance skill on dying sunlight deals electro damage. Same thing can be cast. Okay. Same thing as this if it can be cast a short time afterwards. Consume all ascendancy to cast a skill dealing electro damage because of heavy attack. Okay. Same thing. Can cast a skill in midair. Dodge counter. Okay. Cast. Can we cast instant after being interrupted? Yes. Ascendancy. Yes, we did this one. Where she did that and that and that. Her intro skill, strike of it, deals electro damage. Ultra skill, battle song of the unyielding. The next is such a quality for 14 seconds. That's the amplification. 15% damage amplification comes in here. And it also gains 1 stack of majesty and 1 stack crown wills to Augusta. Crown of wills. Each stack grants 15% electro damage bonus, stacking up to 1. Wait, what? Each stack grants 50% electro damage bonus, stacking up to 1 time. And does that mean you only get 1 crown of wills then? Because this kind of is weird. Each stack grants 15% electro damage bonus, stacking up to 1 time. So that means if you have more than one, it's only going to give you 15%. By the way, how this is going. When the Sublime Liberation, Sublime is the son of a protector ends, all stacks of crown wills will be removed. So you have more than 1 stack. So is it that each stack is giving you 15%? Or is it that no matter how many stacks you have, you're going to get 15% straight through? I have to see her kit properly to see how this is working out. Inherent skill, glorious favor. When the doctor steals Augusta deals now, she gains a shield equal to 2.5 plus 350 of her max HP. Triggered once every 0.5 seconds. Okay. That's her shield. That gains blazing fire Augustus out of combat for 4 seconds. She gains the following effects, which can be triggered once every 4 seconds. If Majesty is less than 1 stack, restore 1 stack, fully restore. No. What the hell is this one? Honest to goodness, this kit, to see this kit actually in motion is going to be something. I am honest to goodness sure. The kit is going to be something we are going to have a lot of fun seeing how it works out, how her gameplay style works out too. Because as you can see, she is focused on heavy attack damage and electro damage. Those are the two things her skills are basically going to focus on. So you're going to have to look for those two substats in your echo rules. And the set that she has to use isn't even out yet. So this is going to be an interesting one to see exactly what set they actually use on her for the time being. They may use the electro set that's out so far as a not really like a best in slot, but basically like something just to kind of hold until you can actually get her best in slot set and see how that works out. But we'll see how all that stuff goes. But this is Augusta, the Ephor of Septimon. She comes, she is here. We are ready for her. And I am happy to say that when she arrives, we will arrive there and we will be pulling for her. And if you wish, you can join me on the stream to actually see her. And I will have her on here at twitch.tv/Caribbean Pirate. You can also watch view me over on Kick at kick.com/Caribbean Pirate. And as you can see, like and subscribe to the video if you like this kind of videos, if you want to see more content. And tell me, what are your thoughts on Augusta? How do you think her entire kit works out? We have the fact that she's focused on heavy attack damage. She's focused, it's electro damage, heavy attack damage, and can cast a liberation without energy. This is the second character they've brought in which we can cast the liberation with zero energy. They don't need energy to perform the resonance liberation. And I know there was a whole thing when it came to another game. I'm not going to say the name. When they were talking about when they made the switch from having the characters from having energy and then having other ways of activating their ultimates without using energy. I want to see whether or not if that conversation will come into Wuthering Waves as we go along and progress, because we have a lot of characters teased coming up so far in the next couple of patches. And we also have coming afterwards, her to see as well to see how her kit plays out at the same point in time. So, without further ado, this is the Caribbean Pirate. I thank you again. Thank you for watching and see you on the next video.